Hello and welcome. I'm Gwen, a clinical hypnotherapist based here in the Scottish Highlands, and today I want to talk to you about something that millions of people are living with every single day, often in silence, often feeling misunderstood, and often told that what they feel isn't real. I'm talking about fibromyalgia. If you or someone you love has been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, I want you to know I hear you. Your pain is real. Your exhaustion is real. And the fact that tests often come back normal does not mean you are imagining a single moment of it. Fibromyalgia is a condition characterized by widespread pain throughout the body, pain in the muscles, the joints, sometimes the bones, along with profound fatigue, disrupted sleep, and what many people describe as brain fog. It can make ordinary days feel mountainous. But here is something your GP may not have had time to explain. Fibromyalgia is not simply a muscle condition. It is a condition of the central nervous system. The pain signals are being amplified, turned up, by the brain itself. Researchers call this central sensitization. Think of it like a volume dial. In a healthy nervous system, the dial sits at a comfortable level. In fibromyalgia, that dial has been turned up so high that even a gentle touch, a change in temperature, or emotional stress can feel overwhelming. The question worth asking is, what turned the dial up? And more importantly, can it be turned back down? In over 35 years of nursing, midwifery, and now as a hypnotherapist, I have sat with hundreds of people in pain. And time and again, the patterns I see in fibromyalgia are not just physical. They are deeply connected to the mind, the emotions, and the nervous system. Research now tells us that fibromyalgia is strongly linked to unresolved trauma, not always dramatic trauma, sometimes years of low-level stress, feeling unheard or pushing through when the body was begging you to stop, perfectionism and overgiving, the tendency to put everyone else first, to keep going no matter what, until the body finally says no. Emotional suppression, holding feelings in, often for years, because expressing them didn't feel safe. Chronic stress, the constant hum of anxiety or worry that keeps the nervous system locked in that high alert state. The body keeps the score. It truly does. And the subconscious mind, that vast, powerful part of you beneath conscious awareness, is holding much of this story. This is where hypnotherapy becomes extraordinary. Hypnotherapy works at the level of the subconscious mind, in a deeply relaxed state, not asleep, not unconscious, but beautifully calm and aware. We can access the part of you that holds the patterns, the beliefs, the stored emotions that are keeping your nervous system in overdrive. We do not just manage symptoms, we look for the root cause. When was the dial turned up? What was happening in your life? What did your mind and body decide? Perhaps in a moment of overwhelm, perhaps in childhood, about the world, about safety, about your own worth. Once we find those root causes, we can begin to gently, safely release them. To update the story, the subconscious is still replaying, to teach the nervous system that it is safe to calm down, that you are safe now. Clinical studies have shown hypnotherapy to reduce pain intensity in chronic pain conditions, improve sleep quality, reduce anxiety and depression associated with pain, and increase the sense of control people feel over their own bodies. I want to share with you, very briefly, 3 stories. Names and details changed to protect privacy, of course. Sarah came to me after 7 years of fibromyalgia. She had tried everything: medication, physiotherapy, dietary changes. Within our second session, she recalled a period in her life, a time of sustained, quiet crisis, when she had held everything together for her family while falling apart inside. Her body had never been told it was over. We worked with that. Within 6 sessions, her pain levels had reduced by more than half. Margaret described her fibromyalgia as arriving shortly after she retired. She had built her entire identity around being needed, being useful, always doing. When that stopped, her body seemed to revolt. We explored her sense of worth and purpose in a profound way. The pain, which had been her body's language, began to quieten. And then there was a lady, I'll call her Jean, who simply said, "I just want one day without pain." Jean had carried generations of family weight on her shoulders. Through hypnotherapy, we were able to give her subconscious mind a new set of instructions. Jean now has many days without pain. If any of this is resonating with you, if somewhere inside you you're nodding, perhaps wondering, perhaps feeling that flutter of hope, I want to gently invite you to explore this further. At Chronic Pain Highlands, I offer a compassionate, confidential space to explore the deeper roots of your pain. Whether you are in Caithness, Sutherland, or anywhere across the UK via Zoom, I am here. You have already been so brave, living with this. You deserve more than just managing. You deserve to find your way back to yourself. Visit chronicpainhighlands.com to find out more or reach out directly. I would be honoured to walk this path with you. Thank you so much for listening today. If this has helped you even a little, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself